Welcome back, nail crew. Welcome back. So in today's video, I'm playing with Gershion's gel in a tube kit. And then I'm also doing some nail art, which is going to be fun. So continue watching. Now, before we get into that, I want to give a hey girl, hey. A hey girl, hey to Ebonee. Oh my gosh, you guys. Ebonee Nails. She did some bomb New Year's nails. You guys, the link to her channel will be in my description box. Check it out. I thought the nails were just so cute. And because I didn't do a set of New Year's nails, I'm going to claim her nails as my designated New Year's nails. Sorry, Ebonee. All right, you guys. So I have the Gershion Nail Enhancement Gel Kit. Now, if I call this polygel, I'm sorry, it's not polygel. And I might mess up. Like, I feel like polygel just always rolls off my tongue. If it does, I'm sorry. Okay, just apologizing in advance just in case. Okay, so this kit is so super cute already. I'm loving it. And I do like the brush. I like this brush way better than, let me just open it up, you guys. This just looks so vintage. This just looks so vintage, like so old fashioned. I love it. I prefer a gel brush like this than the regular polygel type brush. Like, I don't know. I'm just done with those. I'm over those. I like the little wooden one. Anyway, you also get a cute little fluff brush. You know, all the kits come with that. So you guys know what that looks like. Then you get a base coat and a top coat. You get 6 tubes of gel, and we'll look at those in just a moment. And then, of course, you get a file. So this is what the file looks like. It's 100 grit on one side and 180 grit on the other side. All right, so now let's look at these gels, you guys. I'm going to swatch them, just a quick little swatch, just to see what color I want to play with for this video. So when I'm squeezing it out, it feels like the gel is like super thick, like, because it's very hard to squeeze with one hand, you know what I mean? So it feels like the gel is really thick. But then when you play with it with the brush, no, the gel is not thick at all. The gel feels like it has a consistency of a builder gel. It just feels like a regular builder gel, you know what I mean? So I do like the consistency of the gel. I don't like squeezing it out the tube because it's just very hard to do it one hand. Yeah, you know what? Maybe if the tip was a little bigger. So if you guys already have this kit and you're having problems squeezing it out of the tube, I would suggest getting a pair of scissors maybe and just cutting the tip, making it a little bit larger, and then the gel will be able to flow out easier, because that's the only problem I'm having so far. We'll cure it shortly. Hopefully it cures and there's no issues there. But yeah, the gel feels good. It's just hard, very hard to squeeze. If you have weak hands or arthritis or weak wrist, this is not the kit for you. No. Unless, wait. I have a suggestion. Because I don't want to discourage anyone from trying this product, because the gel inside is amazing. It's just the packaging. So what you could do if you want to try this gel is cut it. You can cut the bottom off, and you can squeeze the contents of the gel in a tube or a container of some sort, and then you'll still have access to the gel and not have to struggle with squeezing it out of the tube. So there you go. Or like I suggested before, just cut the daggone tip off and you should be good to go. All right, because the colors, they all look really good. I like the colors. I like the consistency of the gel. So yeah, so far so good, and I already have like a favorite color in mind. Let's just wait till I'm done swatching all of them, and then I'll see like if it's still going to be my favorite. But I already know. I already know my love. Oh, this one is pretty too. This one is, see, I like the muted colors, especially in the fall and like winter. I just like neutrals, you know. Anthony thinks it's so boring of me, but I just really like nice and muted colors in the winter and fall. That's just how it is. So there is that, you guys. Let's cure them. I think all the colors are really cute, but I'll tell you my faves after I cure them. So first of all, I like that all these colors here look like you could use them together. They look like they didn't give you nudes and then like a hot pink. Like that just wouldn't fit the set. You know, like the colors look like they would all work well in a set. I just want to say that. But my favorite is this one right here. Actually, I like these, especially because it's so cold right now. All right, now, crew, let's put it to action. Oh my God. Y'all thought I wasn't going to start singing in 2021, right? You thought you was past the singing? No, ma'am. Here we are in 2021. Still singing. Okay, so let's assume the nails were already prepped and I added primer and all of that fun stuff, right? So we're just diving right on into the gel application. The color I think is really, really gorgeous. The color is really pretty. It's just hard to use. That's the only thing that I have to say. You know, that's it. But you're supposed to be able to just use the nozzle and, you know, build a nail, just walk the gel down the nail with the nozzle of the tube. And that's supposed to make it very, very easy and beginner friendly. So I love the idea. I love the whole concept, but, yeah, I don't know. It's just, the tube is just, well, once you get the gel on the nail, if it's not looking the way you want it to look, then you could grab the brush that was provided and you could try to smooth it out. So right now, I'm just going to take my brush and smooth out the gel. And I also want to tell you this. I want to tell you guys this because I don't want to discourage anybody. If you have this gel or something like it, you could put the gel on the nail and make it look at mine. This looked like a hot mess. This looks like bubble gum got chewed up and spit out. Like, this is not cute, right? But, right, as long as you prepped well and you have a really good base coat underneath, all you have to do is file it down and it will look nice and smooth in the end. So I'm going to play with this gel. I am going to try to get it as smooth as I can because I don't want to have to spend hours and hours filing it down. But I also know that I can file it. So there is that option. So don't be discouraged. If it looks like this, it's okay. So don't be discouraged. As long as you got a file, you are good to go, right? So yeah, this is kind of thick and I don't know. Let's build it another way. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use the nozzle to try to build the nail. We're not going to do that. I'm just going to put the gel on the nail and I'm going to use the brush and smooth it out. And then that way you guys can see, you know, it used a different way. And again, no one will be discouraged. I hate discouraging people. Especially because the product inside is so good. I just want to reiterate that, you know? All right, so here we go. So I put the gel on the nail and I'm using the brush and I'm just walking it down the nail. And I like this brush, you guys. Am I old-fashioned? No, that's a real question. This is just such a nice brush. I don't know. I like it a lot. This is going to be my like go-to gel brush from now on, unless I find something better. I just like it. The bristles are nice and flat. I love a flat gel brush and I like the rounded tip of it. I like round things. So the tip is round and I like it. What can I say? All right, so I ran out of gel. If that happens to you, you can cure what you already have on the nail and then apply more and go from there, right? I did not need to do that because the consistency of the gel feels really good. It's not running all over the place. It was staying where I put it. So I didn't have to cure it. I just went ahead and added more gel to the nail. And now I'm walking that down the nail. So same thing. I ran out of gel again. And so I'm just going to squeeze on a little bit more. So I'm showing you here like a side view. You could see me squeezing it, right? And how it's just coming out just a little bit at a time. But again, you could just cut that tip and I'm sure that it would be just fine. So down to the last bit. This color is so pretty. The color is so pretty. It's like a really, really beautiful nude. And I don't know what that little heart piece is. Oh my goodness. on. What's happening? What's happening? All right, you guys. So down to the last little bit, and then I'm going to pop her in the oven. Pop her in the oven. Pop her in the oven. I let her bake, bake, bake. Bake, bake, bake. All right, you guys. So this is a side view of both the nails. Neither one of them are perfect, but as you can tell, the one on the right where I built it out with the brush is a lot neater, right? So anyway, I went ahead and filed them, you guys, and you cannot even tell. You see that? If you don't have a good gel application technique, all is not lost, ladies and gentlemen. As long as you have a good file, you are still in the game. You are still in the game. So here's a side by side. Look at what it looked like before and look at what it looks like after, right? All right, so now that the nails are filed, it's time to draw on them. So before we do, we have to buff them really good. I have this peel and stick buffer from the POTTLE. I got the brush also from the POTTLE, so I'll leave the link and the coupon code to the POTTLE in the description box. I just like how it makes the nails feel really, really smooth, especially if you're not good at nail art, such as myself. You want a nice smooth surface, right? So here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm so nervous, I'm so nervous. You know what you guys should do? You know what you guys should do? This is what you should do. Pause the video right here, go grab your pencils, build a nail real quick, and then draw with me. Yes, that's what you got to do. You got to do it with me. I'm doing this in real time so you guys can just follow along or pause it if needed. And let me tell you something, this is video 2. I hope you guys already watched video 1. If not, I will leave a link to video 1 in the description box. I think I might just start a whole playlist and then that way everything's easy to find. But what I'm doing, you guys, is just trying to expand my nail art. Yeah, you know, so last year the focus was just getting the nails to look good. You know, my focus was getting them to look good and stay on. So I wanted them to stay on for like 2-3 weeks. Like that was my goal. Of course, I was new. But you guys, I've gotten them to stay on for like 8 weeks. And now I'm like, all right, bet. Got that. Now what can I learn? What can I expound upon? And so it took me to nail art. So I'm still going to work on getting the nails to look better as far as shape and all that. I could always improve on that. But I just wanted to just, you know, take my journey somewhere else as well. And so here I am trying to do my nail art. Video 2. Hopefully this is a good journey. So yeah, as long as you have some pencils, as long as you have a really good sharp pencil, I think anybody could do this. If I could do it, I think anybody could do this. And right now I'm really just eyeballing the nail and I'm basically like doing triangles. This is really just like a modified triangle. And if you mess up and you don't like it, guess what? You erase it. And here's a trick, you guys, because sometimes when you erase on the nail, it's going to leave a smudge. And that is super duper annoying. But if you grab that buffer and you buff the nail, it will erase the smudge and it looks like you're just starting from a clean slate. So that's a little tip for you guys, because guess what? You're going to mess up and you're going to have smudges and you're going to be annoyed. So you're welcome. You're welcome for that tip. But anyway, for this flower, all you do is just make little, you know, exaggerated or modified triangles, and you kind of piece them where you feel like they look good. Obviously, you just eyeball it. Try to keep them symmetric on each side if you can. And then if you mess up like I just did, you just erase it and buff it out if need be. So I think the top part of the flower is pretty much done. So now let's do the bottom. And I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing when I'm practicing to keep my lines symmetric. So you start with the middle. Whatever you're drawing, you start with the middle first because there's not very much space. So you want to get the middle on the nail. And then you could add 2 little dots on each side like I just did. That's going to at least give me a point of symmetry on either side. Now, it's not going to be perfect. Of course it's not. The nail isn't even perfect, right? But it will look good enough, right? It's just nail art. We're just having fun. So I think it would look good enough. I think the nail is so stinking cute. That is so cute. Now here's my trick for the clumsy nail tech. Here's my trick. A lot of people put on their matte top coat before they draw on the nail. I don't like to do that because, by the way, I'm using the Velvet Matte from Nail Couture. It was sent to me from a nail sister. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, girl. But anyway, a lot of people like to put on the matte top coat before they start to draw. I don't like to do that because if you mess up and you erase it and then you got to buff it and then that might mess up the top coat, then it's like a whole big thing. I don't do that. So I like to draw on the nail flat, no product on there, right? That way, if I mess up and I have to buff it, it's fine. So once I get the nail art drawn on the nail, then I seal that in. This is now the template. So if anything happens to the subsequent layers, at least we know we have the template protected. So I seal that in with the matte, cure it for 60 seconds, and now time to add the color, time to add the color, time to add the color, and this is the best part. No, drawing on the nail was the best part too. I like that. That was actually fun. So I have two best parts today. So let's just go, you guys. Let's just dive on in. So if you're doing this with me, do not feel like you have to pick the same colors that I'm picking. Obviously, you guys know I love pink, but I think this will look really good in like a soft lilac-y type purple. Ooh, or even like a mint green type. Ooh, that would be cute too. Oh my gosh, that would be so cute. Or even like a nice light orange. That would be so nice and so pretty, I think. So don't feel compelled to just use the colors that I'm using because I could see this going a whole lot of different ways. Hold on, let me show you guys my brush. So this came from Michael's. It was a gift from Aunt, so thank you. Shout out to Aunt. Thanks. I'll try to show you guys the number in case you like it. It's 5/0. So even if you don't find this particular brand of brush, but you could look for the size, and I guess it should still be the same. So I'm just going to speed this part up because I'm just painting in my little petals, and it's just looking so cute. And guess what? If I mess up, I don't have to worry because my pencil drawing is sealed in with the matte top coat. So if I mess up at this point, all I would have to do is wipe it off and start again, right? But my stencil is still there. So anyway, I painted on the color pink. Ooh, my fave. And I flash cured it for about like 10-15 seconds just so I don't mess it up, right? So we got the pencil art that's sealed in now, and now we have the pink layer that's sealed in. So now let's move on. I want to add glitter, but I know that the glitter is not going to show up really, really well, right? Because it's like a light, soft glitter. So I'm adding white so that when I add the glitter, it should make the glitter pop more. This is optional. The glitter, in fact, is also optional. But you guys know me. How are we going to do a nail art journey and no glitter? When you say nail art, you're saying glitter at the same time. No, I'm just kidding, you guys. All my nail art won't be with glitter. So if you are a glitter hater, first of all, if you're a glitter hater, all I can say is shame on you. Shame on you if you are a glitter hater. All right, guys. So I might be getting a little bit carried away with these little white, these little white lines, but that's just where I want glitter. So everywhere you see me adding these little splashes of white is just picture it glitter in like a couple seconds. So I'm just going to finish that up and cure it. Another little quick, like 10-15 second cure. That's what I love about gel. Like I freeze it and dry it when I'm ready, you know, because if I was using regular paints or regular nail polish, it will still be gorgeous. And of course, I will do some of that for you guys. And I'm sure it's going to be lovely. but I have to work quickly because it's going to dry. You know what I mean? It'll dry before I'm ready for it to dry. And oh, that kind of just scares me. So anyway, now I'm just adding the glitter over the white. I did do a quick flash cure and I like it. I feel like the white under the glitter just gave it that little All right, so now for the black, I'm going to outline with the black. And I did switch brushes. So this one is a size 18/0. I think the last one was 5/0 and this is an 18. So I am just using my thin line brush to outline the pencil. Now listen, you guys, I'm not afraid to do this because if I mess up, every other layer has been dried and I just have to wipe away the black and start again. So in doing this, you guys just have fun, and I'm sure that it would just be gorgeous, right? And you know what? I just had an idea. Oh my goodness, I wish I would have thought of this sooner. So I'm tracing over in black, but I bet if I would have used a darker pink, right, like a really dark, maybe like a pink mixed with a purple, and I would have traced it in that instead of the black, I bet that would have been, ooh, that would have been popping. Oh my gosh, that would just be so gorgeous. Actually, listen to this, you guys. Tell me what you think about this. Wait a minute. Let me tell you real quick. I'm flash curing the bottom part because I'm like so afraid that when I move up to paint the top of the flower, my wrist might, smudge the bottom part of the flower. So I'm flash curing it. In hindsight, a smart person would have started to paint from the top of the flower down. Okay, so if you do this, start with the top down. Don't go bottom up. This was just so crazy. Video two. By video like 10, I might have that kind of technical stuff down, but not yet. We're only at video 2. All right. So listen, tell me what you think about this idea of nails. If you had a pink lotus flower traced in like that dark magenta type outline instead of the black, right, on one nail. Then another nail, you could have did the same thing with a mint green lotus flower and then a really dark green outline. Then you could have done the same thing on the other finger and let's say, hold up, you guys. So that was just so awful. That line was horrible. All right, so obviously I wiped it off and we're going to act like that never happened, you guys. That never freaking happened. Here you go with nice, neater, thinner lines. So back to what I was saying. You have one flower pink and dark pink, one flower like a mint soft green with a darker green. Then you have another one perhaps purple and a darker color purple, even like a gray, and then outline the gray with black. I even think that might be kind of cute too. Maybe even have the background of the nails blue because, these kind of sit in the water, right? They kind of float in the water. I hope I'm thinking of the right flower. If not, don't judge me, guys. But I think that'll be really cute on a blue background. That's all I'm saying. So maybe around springtime, if I don't forget, I might do that set. If one of you guys do it, send it to me. Shoot, I love to see it. All right, so the glitter was not popping how I wanted it to. So I found this one. It is 805 from Beetles, you guys. And it's very similar, but just a little darker. So I want my glitter to pop, pop, pop a little bit more. So I'm going to now just outline the old pink glitter with the new pink glitter, just so it just pop at me a little bit more because I just want that shimmer and shine. That was an insider. If you know, you know. But I want that shimmer and shine, damn it. That is cute. That is a lot more shimmery and more shiny. And so I've got to cure that, set that in place. Let me know what you guys think about my flower. Be gentle and kind in the comments, okay? I feel like no one's allowed to criticize my nail art until video 100. When I get to nail art journey video 100, then you can criticize me, but please do not. I'm a fragile one. All right, so just because I'm extra, I wanted to take that same pink glitter and just go around the flower. This is absolutely optional, you guys, but you know, I'm extra. And then I saw the glitter and I'm like, yo, the glitter just was like, Nikki, what you go do? You just go use me as a little highlight and then just put me back? No, ma'am. So the glitter convinced me to plaster it all over the nail, and this is what we have, and I like it. I liked it before without the glitter, but now that the glitter's there, I like it with the glitter too. So you can definitely wear this with or without glitter, but I want to poll in the comment section below. Tell me, you guys, with glitter or without glitter, how would you wear this? With or without? With or without? Because I don't know. I'm kind of going back and forth with it, but as it stands, I think it's cute. So let's pop it in the oven and cure it. So here's some ideas. Let's talk about ideas of how we would jazz up the other nails, or what we would do with the other nails if this was the accent nail. I think if I wanted to go simple, that same pink color that I used for the flower, I would just do all the other nails just that color, right? And then maybe have one more accent nail and make it that black. So that way that black is going to tie into the outline of the flower. And then the pink obviously is going to tie into the flower. I think that's what I would do. And that would just, I think that'd be a cute set. That'd be a cute set. If you wanted to also throw in a whole glitter nail, you know I'm always down for that. All right, guys, that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, okay? Please help me continue to grow. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. And that's that. Bye.